Where's the Merc Pob?
Yo, what's up, bud?
You gonna give it to me, dude?
I don't have it.
Let me
Looking?
change one more thing first. Actually, I won't change it, but I realized when I go trader, I have to go flagellant.
You're gonna rely on that for bossing up time?
Nah, just for recovery.
Oh,
I
I
don't
see.
care about. I'm gonna be like, I mean, for this part progression, because I think like,
Yeah.
I guess like I ran the wander into 4-way and it was like a lot more damage than I expected, because everything is against the wall, right?
Yeah, and you're twice as strong by being a paladin. No. Fair. I'm harvesting. Now I'm watching Jung on Discord. Because I clicked start streaming and forgot I was sitting in Discord and they all joined. Like plus I trap anoint. There's a +3 somewhere, I think. Has your Merc ever taken damage in any of these runs so far? Oh. Is the trap considered active the whole time they're like spinning? I see. I'm so sketched out by the no life pod thing. But like you have a lot more recovery on Paladinite. Yeah. I'll fix the Odyssey thing. I'm not sure. I just cut and pasted it. I'll just that. It's just extra. I share it at both. Yeah. That's just how it was when I copy pasted it, but fixed. What is Shroud? Oh, fuck that. You're crazy. Well, do you... Sorry, you don't mean replica, do you? You mean the base version? Okay. I thought you meant replica for some reason. You opt yet? Get to it, Bob. Guys, everyone in this Discord channel is talking about Mercs. They're playing Mercs. They're all playing Mercs. Good luck with your popping. Have fun. Hello. So I was doing some testing earlier today, and I found some tears while doing it, and got this to like an acceptable strand count. So this is my eventual Merc helmet. I already failed one dominance on it before I turned the stream on, and I figured might as well turn the stream on, because I'm mostly done with a lot of my stuff, a lot of the prep. I'm pretty sure the commander, well, the commander POB is done in terms of like gear, trees, and gems. But I still need to add some notes to it for like, you know, some leveling tips and whatnot before I post that. Alright, what do we got here? 3 suffixes. 1 shot. I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to get increased LA damage taken with one of the influence mod. And then I'm going to dominance up the increased LA damage taken. But first it has to be set up to the point where like if the dominance wins, I win. So it has to be like either double influence suffixes or only one suffix with influence prefix. Nerforge Caster is a guaranteed influence mod, so whenever you see increased LE damage taken, it always has a second influence mod alongside it. Are you still playing Aristocrat, Alex? The Aristocrat Slammer? Or are you playing non-Slammer Aristocrat? Is that a good one? It is. Suffix. Single suffix. Blah. Lost that coin flip twice now. Good thing I have 8 of these fuckers. Red Sword Smite Pally Swap. 24 hours in, so like Slammer into that. Is that actually better than Slammer? If it was LS, like last patch LS, I would, you know. I mean, you could play LS probably from the end of campaign if it was last patch LS. You just gamble a decent sword and I think you'd be fine right off the bat. But Smite's like so much worse. Merc, there's a lot. That is true. If you have a good Wander, that is definitely true. That your Merc will help you a lot with your clear. One thing I like about Slammer is like for my Merc to be good, it needs to have pride. That's it. It just needs to have pride. If it has pride, it's worth using. And then you can give it a big stick with Rallying Cry and whatnot. Chillin'. You don't gotta find some convoluted support combo. You just chill. But I'm pretty sure I'm done with all of my POBs now. I'm pretty happy with where they ended up. And I finished all my Alistair progression, but I still have to double check and make sure that every single item on both my POBs and my Merc POBs is going to be acquired via the trees that I have. I'm pretty certain that it's all there, but I just gotta double check that there's nothing weird missing. I still have to do my filter, and then I have to do like like 1 or 2 runs. I'm gonna do probably start a run tonight. I just want to get this helmet fucked with for now. I'm gonna start a run tonight, and then tomorrow I will probably finish the run from tonight, and then do one more run just to make sure my early Atlas progression is correct. Because I'm doing quite different things on my tree than I normally did, and delaying my harvest by a little bit. And I just want to see how it feels, how my gear feels. Or embossing, yeah. I don't think any of the other ascendancies are meaningfully better than Antiquarian for Ephemeral Edge. Suffix rarity, so we have to risk a coin flip a null here. Not a null, use a beast in this scenario. Okay, won that part. Let's see if I can fail 3 dominances in a row. Am I skilled enough to do so? Only a... Nah. Lovely. Okay, got this. Now I need some feeder bases. So we got Elder, Elder, Elder. 3 should be good. There's no reason to go for Influence Spell Block because it doesn't fucking do anything. This one already has a block mod. See if we can get higher tier. We can't. Alright. That's not about recovery. Chance to. Gets to block spell damage. That's to block spell damage with nothing else. So I think what we can do here is I didn't need to annul there. Double add suffix to fill suffixes. And then I can force on influence prefix, I think. Holy shit, T1 end. Crazy. Let's see if I can force on influence prefix. Not sure if I can. Yeah, I can do chaos or caster. I can do a few different ones. But it costs divines. I don't want to waste divines on that. I'll just exalt and null. Easy. Alright, so we have one with a random little prefix thing. It's 2 block. That's the same mon I already have. What the hell? Watch this. Bro, why am I exalting T1 ES and T1 int? What is this? Stop that. Okay, conk effect. Not sure if that'll be considered a different category. I wonder if I have more influence items lying around. I guess it doesn't really matter. I can just grab one and click one of those and click one of those. Already have minion damage. Double rarity. Minion damage, conk, burning damage. It's probably it's good enough. I'll make a margin in case, and I might hit a 3 mod too. They don't have a minion life one yet. Alright, that's probably gonna be good. I don't think I have a woke orb currently. I don't. Non-immune. Might. Corrupted blood immunity. If there's any other points nearby that actually matter at all. Yes, why not?
Die quickly.
Did you really think?
Well played, Sid. Well played. Tank the meteor, of course.
Destroying you.
Actual gameplay? Oh no, I'm just crafting a Merc helmet.
How boring and small. You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Orith, I will burn to the ground. Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir something.
You said the words.
What's this? A real
You said obliteration.
You finally caught my attention.
Can I just bring this character into Gauntlet? Can I just import it? But this character could fight every single Gauntlet Uber at once and win.
You are nothing. Creation itself. Obliteration.
Haven't found strength in their projections. They became reliant on
This city is nothing. Be utterly annihilated. You are nothing. Obliteration.
Blight. Really interesting enough to warrant all this.
This city is nothing. Creation itself. Fury of the cosmos. Nothing. Beyond, there is
Ah!
horror. Everlasting fire.
Let me out. I want to leave. Let me out. That Uber? Yeah. Didn't you tell? Yeah, I got a this little elevated thing here, and I want to do some beast and like block woke orbing to just like I kind of. I'm just gonna imprint it.
How boring and small.
Honestly, I feel like on the lock, if it says open suffix, I'm probably gonna click the button and just like reforge resist onto it. Actually, can I reforge resist onto Shaper Elder items? Is there any res that is safe? Let's see. I think cold might be. No, cold's not. Is fire. Fire is not. Is lightning. Nope. There's things for all of them, so.
Obliteration.
What's this? A real challenge. You finally caught my attention.
Slam Zerker. This top one.
What you be crumble.
I think Pathfinder Pionka bouncing is definitely a build that you can do. Like Trickster Power Siphon's a good stuff starter as well. Just not as good as it used to be, but it's still, and basically still solid. Brief Ignite. Is that good though? Is it? It might be. I don't know. I have to look into it. Like Jung died to a T16 map boss. Scoured. Like that was his run ender. I don't know.
Fury of the cosmos. Glorious flame.
Level 77? Yeah, probably. You have a point. Maybe. A little bit.
Watch guilty crumble. Why resist? Creation itself.
I am alive! But Destiny yet? Nah. That farm will start up again in like a month when I get back to vacation after Gauntlet. 0 influence items? Bro, gold like why does gold drop by converting loot into gold? Like why can't gold just drop? My loot.
Did you really think this would work? Destroying you is as easy as flicking a pest. How boring and small. You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Oriath, I will burn to the ground. Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir something.
Raid of stars.
What's this? A real challenge. You'll finally caught my attention.
Watch guilty.
Possible. Did 3.14 Delirium, or not 14, 3 point, like, what was that, 8, 6? Whatever Delirium League was, it's possible Herald stackers were stronger.
The others found strength in their projections.
But I don't know if anyone made one hardcore self run that was, you know, the peak of what was possible.
Why run? What's the point? You are nothing. Be utterly annihilated.
Like, weren't Herald stackers just, like, what was their defense? Besides 90 res. And like a ton of regen, like a genuine insane amount of regen.
Watch guilty crumble.
The biggest term? Yeah, like a ton of armor. But like, let's say you're getting hit by a cold spell.
Itself.
Like, what was your defense? It was 90 res, right? That was it? Yeah, like pre-suppression, old flasks. Yeah, but did you get that much effective flasks back then? That is true. Like, you had old flasks, probably like, that was pre-mage blood as well. This character is probably stronger than any of those in Hardcore Self-Found, if I had to guess. Probably.
Did you really think this would work? Destroying you is as easy as flicking a pest.
Hydrate.
How boring and small.
Why did Jung like a multi-strike POB? Was that just for max comparisons to see your defense?
Take it. It's yours. But Oriath, I will burn to the ground. Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir something.
Stir this.
Glorious flames.
What's this? A real challenge.
Wasn't the things you thought it was.
Caught my
on max fire, wasn't it like 500k? Like 200k on cold lightning when they were 80? On full DS, yeah. Trickster did have a little bit of extra pad because of that. But you're usually on full ES. I think the main thing Trickster has that these builds don't, like, Trickster's Leech is just so much more reliable. And like the Wicked Ward shit was actually really good on Uber Elder and Maven. Like if your Writhing Worms aren't giving you good leech on these new ascendancies, and you're like not able to hit the boss for a little bit, getting fucked by spells from off screen, like it can be rough. Whereas Wicked Ward was like 10k second for free. Yeah, like especially with like a little bit of recharge rate scaling on gear and on jewels, Wicked Ward is so much stronger than Overleech. Bro, I need an orb. That 110 explode build. Nah, those things are all defensively pretty shit compared to this character. Offensively, they were okay, but and they were like just kind of gimmicks. We're only good at just like being kind of tanky and one-shotting bosses.
Destroying you is as easy as
But if I could just use old lightning strike with this, ha.
how boring and small. You want the
Burn flask. I just want a bulk orb in the flask. I mean, flask would be good if I ever wanted to do Alba. But like, you know, the only thing this character needs to be finished is like possibly making a different shield, but probably not. And Bound by Destiny, so doing Alpha would purely just be for science and fun of tinks, but
a real talent. You finally caught my attention.
you know, Bound by Destiny and some better Merc gear, and that's mostly it. Nerf kills out some traps. There were a few. There were 7 to be exact. The one that like killed it also killed all cooldown traps at the same time, because to nerf Seismic, they just nerfed all cooldown traps by like fucking 70% by destroying the points in the tree, and like also increasing their cooldowns at the same time, I think, and nerfing the support gem. It was like a fucking giant fuck you to all cooldown traps, and only Seismic was even good in the first place. And also, Seismic itself got nerfed. Also, the focus mod on the helm got nerfed from 180% poison duration down to, I think it's 40% now during focus. But that got nerfed 3 times, and it went down like slowly over time. I think it's 40 now. Also, the ascendancy that it was always played on, Sabo, was literally deleted in terms of like being a trap ascendancy. Sabo no longer has anything relevant for trappers. And Sabo previously provided like a ton of power to that. Bonk. Sir, I need an orb. I require an orb. The normal. Surely they have the same orb drop rate, right? Surely. I think it's like 1 in 5 on the orb. 1 in 4, 1 in 5.
How How boring and small. You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Oriath? Oriath, I will burn to the ground. Perhaps the suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir something.
Glorious flames!
Hello.
A real talent. You finally caught my
Hi. This is 15. It's 1 and 6. Might be. You ever see Cyrus walk like that? That's so rare.
Guilty crumble!
Like, he almost never has legs. The only time he has legs is when he's running after civilians that are running away from him.
Creation itself!
Here's the Raid Exile. Hope you're having a good time.
Glorious flames!
I'm gonna start up the Marauder run today sometime.
They became reliant.
Just some stalling to do in Selfbound.
Lyra, what's the point?
Duelist? I do not mean duelist. I mean Marauder. I'm excited for Act 1 with hard mods. Can't wait.
Rain of stars!
Shield charging through multi-proj, monster damage pin.
This city is nothing!
Yeah, Scav was the original plan, but I just can't find a Scav, like, League Star build that I like. Power Stuff is nerfed a little too much. And, like, Slammer Scav is a little too weak. Is British Self-Screening really that bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Mana Man Scav. Mana Man's only a Hierophant. I don't think you can salvage jewels, so fuck those.
Did you really think this would work?
Yeah, that's rough. Let's go.
Destroying you.
On Aristocrat Slams, with Deep Breath's pathing, it's pretty close to Commander.
How boring and small.
For CDR at least, but then you just like,
Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Oriath?
your dual
I
start,
will burn to
which
the
is good
ground.
for EE, but bad for Slams.
Suffering of my fellow citizens will finally stir.
Commander is fine.
You are nothing!
What's this? A real talent. You finally caught my attention.
Lyra,
Yeah, I think the AC plan is just going to be work our CDR into endurance charges, and then add in endurance charge on melee stun, support gem, and then Defiance Destiny for Merc Lab, I think. But I also like this. There's an angle where you unspec work our CDR and take Defiance of Destiny and Cruel Lab as well. You can do either. I'm undecided on what I'm doing.
this city is
That's what you're doing? Yeah. I'm going back and forth on it. The main reason why I'm considering not bothering to do that, there's no multi-proj in part 2.
fury of
So like, yeah.
Interesting enough to warrant all
this city is nothing! Fury of the cosmos!
I am.
Think. -10. Okay.
The first one
Just in case.
is complete.
Give her some weird shit on accident.
Truly a survivor.
Okay, so we've got this one is just spell blocked. That one's always just spell blocked. And I need to find out which one of these two are good groupings. P1 accuracy, what? Okay, so this one is spell block, minion life, which is keeping the minion life. Wait, no. It has all three. What's your minion life? I can't even tell what it's keeping because of it just rolled it again. Okay, well. Spell block conk. The spell block conk is keeping spell block. So this is one group. Spell block minion damage. Spell block, minion damage is keeping spell block, and it rolled conk. OP. These are both the same grouping, they'll always give the same outcome. Now anyone that's bad. This one also has the same grouping. I love that I can't tell if this one is bad or not because it just rolled the fucking third mod. So I gotta make a new helmet. Whoops. A little slower. A little slower. I guess there should be a harvest reforged for this one too. Alright, so I'll walk in like some random fizz to spell bullshit. He's also keeping spell block. And they all rolled conk too, right? That's how this works. Wait, this one didn't roll conk. I guess it doesn't matter. But I thought they always roll the same thing. Why is this one rolling different things? When they both keep spell block. This one's also rolling the flat armor, but it has conk already on it. That's weird. I still haven't seen one that's not keeping spell block, right? Like they're all keeping it currently. This one also isn't. I feel like this is behaving differently than Focus Decks were behaving. Like they're rolling different mods when they keep spell block. block and like increase fizz. Maybe this one won't keep it. Okay, finally one that doesn't keep spell block. Alright, we're happy. I mean, we lost. Like, none of these are good book orbs, but
Truly a survivor.
dog shit. Doesn't keep spell block. No spell block. So yeah, a lot of these are just the same grouping. T1 int. Which one keeps it? Should be this one that keeps it then, right? Yeah. Bad suffix. Suffix.
Is complete.
Bad suffix. Oh, is that it? Let's leak it to me. Spell block. Increased LE, T1 resist. That's me. Ah. Now for the fun part. T1 life. It actually bugged. It bugged. It's important to roll over 70 life at least twice before you stop on 70 life. Don't ask me why. And this is... I think we're way over on fire. So we can state that.
I've made do with worse.
Losing some chaos for us, but we don't care that much for Delve. And now for the shield. Damn, I'm just so close to being there on cold. Or not quite. But I think the ideal final shield that I craft has cold chaos. I'm just pissed that I wasted my loathing essences. I forgot that I was going to use them for the Merc shield. And I just kind of wasted them. Only have 6 divines. And I also didn't split this and I only have 1 sap shield base somehow. That wasn't grabbing them. Like I grabbed only the 1 from Heist and didn't grab any others, I'm pretty sure. So I have to roll over my current shield to roll the better shield. Which if I had the loathings wouldn't be a problem. Is there anything other than loathing that I care about? I guess Zeal. What's the other one? Yeah, Zeal and Spite as well. In case I for some reason decide to do a glove recraft, but I'm pretty sure we're never going to, but... Fuck that Spite. Where was the Steel RNG? And I was opening my gloves. Bug it. Buy Merc shield. I had a huge delay right there, it was weird. Like when I'm clicking this essence, it's so delayed. I have 20 ping. Yeah. Double block two or T1s. Technically it's just T2 block, but T1 spell block is the goal. Pretty unlikely from a more likely, just because there we go, got it. Open suffix 2. Ooh, T1 life regen's gonna need. I forgot that was a medic. You have to get the recover left and block. 6 divines. Did we win? Hey, the first one. How does he do it? What do we do from here? It's like we can't do any augments. I'm not farming a fucking Veiled Exalt. So block into an Exalt. Or let's see. 30 chaos res. Or no. 35 chaos res. Or I would settle for 48% resist or high life regen. 47? That's bullshit, dude. I'm just And it's lightning too? Like I'm Doriani. I can't use this. It was PV2, I couldn't be able to use that.
Counting for taste.
I have like a ton of res over cap now. Like a ton of res over cap now. But there's no way to gain more chaos res because I only have one slot of gear. It can be chaos res.
grind.
Find
I
spell block
suppose.
and 9% increase ally damage taken. Hello, kitty. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Alright, now. So I have a Perkles card with 5 spell block. And I want to anoint it. So I need a tainted oil. Is there a tier requirement for tainted oil? I can 13s give it? Good note on these things. Like, do you just go faster? Lucky boxes. Like Crimson. Varieties contained in the boxes are lucky. What does black do? Yeah, we're doing teal. We're doing teal. Amen, XL. Amen. I guess I kind of want Caster Mastery for this. For Blight. I assume Conquerors can be used for this too.
Put out you mycelium! You brutes! The blight is trying to spread!
Playing Gauntlet. I'm probably gonna know.
It's branching exile! It's branching exile! It's branching exile!
I don't have Smite in. Then not the rings. No, I didn't. Wouldn't I have to use my fucking mirror oil to anoint my helical? And my I need a tainted oil to anoint my chavs.
New roots!
I'm farming a tainted oil.
You mycelium! New roots!
You could Blight Busker and DD would kill me. With 30,000 ES and 90 res. I doubt it.
It's trying to spread!
Fireball Barrage is weak. I have recovery on block.
Light is trying to spread.
Only DDs.
The blight is trying to spread.
There's no point having this cold thing. Always gonna be.
Dreadfully dull.
I'm double checking this. Oh, wait, actually, I think I'm on my leak start filter. Yeah, let's check in this filter. Make sure 10 of those are like tanks. I have caster mastery. I just haven't clicked it. Hold on. No double tank.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Are you waiting still?
Oh. It's branching exile.
Free journey tats. Remember back in the good old days when we could anoint the fourth one?
It's put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching exile. The blight is trying to spread. Blight is trying to spread. You are nothing. It's put out new mycelium. New roots. It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots. Put out new mycelium. New roots. It's put out new mycelium. New roots. It's branching exile.
Just regular. This Ravaged a lot more loot. I haven't done one of those for a long time. Fossils. Yoink. Have one of these suckers. EFD4 lucky. The quant counts. Oh, you can do 9 times? Jesus. You just do like all lucky? Oh, you can't use the same 3. I could do that one. 90 are lucky. Oh damn, silvers are a ton of quant. Let's go, 3 silvers too, why not? Those are bad? How? I mean, maybe bad, like, economically. He's bad. It probably doesn't matter, right? The stun all breaks the map. Yeah, true. Yoda haste, re-exalt. Let's go. I don't really want to do beast with the corrupts because I don't want to get stun mod. Because that might suck. Might be annoying. Like just become rare and don't explode. Glorious.
Oh.
71. He's Claw Corrupt. That's not in the game anymore.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Yeah, Exile, no one would do that. Nobody would put in a level 85 Blight map for some oils and Gauntlet.
Exile!
Yeah, Lance did that. And the Fire Boss threw a bunch of multi-project at him, one-shot him from off screen. Theatrical Corrupt is not in the game.
It's branching exile!
The Beast is still in the game. But it gives something else now. They made quality multiplicative. They got rid of every single source of overquality except for natty drops.
It's branching exile! Blight is trying to spread!
One boss corpse up there. Yeah, it looks cool. You better do it. It's worth I got like a flesh offering to get rid of these boss corpses.
Put out new
So I'm
mycelium.
pretty sure those getting DD kills me.
New roots.
I don't know if they ever converted Blight bosses to toughness, or if they're still using just like infinite HP.
Exile.
Yeah, just pass the tree for phasing. But yeah, just like 1 point in the tree. Or 3 points if you want 10 movement speed. Oh shit. New wave.
Put out new mycelium. New roots. I keep trying to spread.
Rip Ben.
Blight is trying to spread. I swear to
Oh, it's a matte version of Double Cup that is still 30 quality? Oh.
Blight is trying to spread.
I stand corrected. Now there's a Blight boss. Corpse up there, so I can't stand up there anymore.
Purification pump.
Oh my god, I see 31 oil so far. 31 oil so far. What? We're dying on our flag to take off the weapon if they are a weapon only person like Net Assist. If they also cast spells, you have to use a few different items that can make them not cast their abilities or do no damage. Like Ancestral Bond items, or like Replica Alberons, or give them like Reflective Reduction Mitigation with like implicits and uniques and some shit. Who knows? Yeah, I would go kill things, but like there's DD everywhere and the boss is getting DD but still one shot me, I'm pretty sure, so. I don't know if there's any corpses on here. Nice and second tank.
Just need a moment.
Here with Kalanka. What's that do? The really rare Blight unique that I'm gonna have it over there in the middle of my screen waiting for me when I go look. Collective oil. Hey, that's the last belt that I need. Last top belt that is. I pressed alt. It didn't crash. I think Stringal Grass was an Onyx amulet, right? So I would see it. Last one. Black. Azure Verdant. Perkles with Safeguard is my shit. Perkles. 5% block spell damage with Safeguard. Yeah. Huge upgrades for the
Back to
Merc.
grind, I suppose.
We got him the new shield for attack block extra as well. A little bit more resist. Spell block and 9% helmet and the 5% neck. So up to 55 spell block, 41 attack block. Gain some armor as well for Durani mitigation. The helmet. I think you have to crit for secrets and stuff to count. Same thing after Gauntlet. After Gauntlet, I'm going on vacation, and then I'm gonna come back and probably play this some more. Yeah. Maybe play some Poe 2. We'll see. But yeah, I think for Secrets of Suffering, like Chance Through Night does not transfer to Scorch. You have to crit to apply ultimate, I think. But alright, that's what I wanted to do today in this game. Which means it's time for my filter. Effective leadership Merc. I don't know what that means. Like, you mean like putting it on the Merc for some reason? Like as like a Merc carry setup, or like what are we talking about? Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. I need to take my Berserker Axe template and just copy it. Actually, I think we did the right load on this, right? And then it's like export more, save as new. Gauntlet. Lamb. Do. But no, Jung, I just don't want to do any of the Merc stuff just because, like, I don't trust that the Merc's gonna survive, and dying to Link would make me be tilted. Alrighty. Trickster's banned in Gauntlet. Geocaster's almost died to Elder Slayer's 2 Proj. Yeah, John, what's your plan if you walk into Uber Cyrus and Hunter spawns and there's 20 snakes shooting shit at your Merc with 50 AoE, 3 Proj, and 125 dam and 40 haste and get 100 DPS and skip the phase? That's fair. Like that's genuinely a solution that might work. But also, like, what if you just didn't press flame link? You know, just in case. You're not. Well, not use link in general. I mean. Alright, time to go top to bottom. You refuse my off. Top to bottom. Chrome's turn off at level 75. Gems, at least 10 quality. Yo, XL, are you playing Merc? Have you been baited? Six sockets. I turn off manually whenever I want to. Amen. I don't want to do it just because like the Merc dying and then me dying is something I don't want to have to deal with. Like if Mercs were genuinely invulnerable, or if you didn't have to use links, because you have to use links with Paladin. That's kind of the whole point. Well, Jung's playing Merc in like Act 9 or some shit, Act 10, right? Are you still gonna do that? Is that the actual plan, or are we just doing that to test it? The link deck on Mercs, Paladin has a thing where your linked targets get your flasks. In addition to you getting your flasks. And then also it's like when you have a linked target, you have like 40% aura effect. Like Paladins have to use links, basically. For Mercs. I want to try to set this up in a way that's a little bit smarter, so I can just turn off entire tiers at once. But this one's even on, like chromes and whetstones singles. That one gets turned off real early. Then for singles up here, like everything here we're picking up for a pretty long time, like single bindings, AUX, like pretty long time before you do that. Do I even want to shed this ever? As singles? I will, fuck it. Large stacks, Harbinger shards, out. Regal shards, out. There's scraps over here, not in the scrap section. Out. I feel like by the time I'm actually doing Harbinger, I'm not going to want to see Horizon shards anyways. Engineer's orbs. Why are these here? Not like those ever drop in stacks anyways. Flash bounty, not worth it. Not worth it. Three stack until area level like 80, and then only 5 plus forever, 10 plus forever. 3 stack of these until area level 80, and then 5. $1,000 most transmute shards end of the day. That'd be a fun one. Fuck yeah. It was just vendoring items. That would genuinely be pay to win because you could just fill up your stash tabs with them. Actually, can you have stacks of 5,000 in your without them converting in your currency tab? I think you could if your transmute tab was full too, right? And every other tab was full, so it couldn't auto do it. I don't know. Maybe you could. Some tech. All right, this is fine. Wisdoms and portals. Campaign specific. Don't care, don't care. Currency special. Looks good to me, nothing different there. Delve, everything shows, everything shows, everything shows. Show it all, who fucking cares? Markers, stacks of 200 is small enough that I'll see them. Incubators. It does have a lock button. Let's actually fucking use that for once. Alright, A tier. Ornate. Those. One's a unique map. It's this one, right? Abyssal Incubator. Oh, it's too late. We're not doing Legion that early. Omens, if only they were still in the game. Tattoos, should be all of them. Yep, looks like all of them to me. Alright, unique stuff. We're just gonna show all of them for a long time. Do we care about any of these? Amethyst string. I don't care about any of these. Getting rid of that shit. Maybe do care about Moonstone as well. That should be everything that I think. Uniques that we care about from that. Molten Strike does about 6 times more damage than Smite because of prod return mechanics. And then also Smite only works as a skill when you can double hit with it, which requires you to be able to maintain an optimal distance from your target, which on endgame bossing and like 17 bosses is very easy. On Delve and fighting some hasted fucking like cat with 2.6 billion HP that's just running in your face nonstop and you can't maintain that double hit distance. Smite does like 1/10 of the damage of Molten Strike. And then also Molten Strike has way more leech from all of the instances of insta hits. Although I don't really know how good leech is going to be in Delve, we'll see. But yeah, I mean we're just gonna show all uniques because we're vending them for Alch shards anyways. I kind of want to just move Gold Amulet to the good section, like top multi bases. And then also, where is Learcast? Right, it doesn't work that way. Festival Mask. That one there as well. I don't think any of these we actually care about. I assume Coral Ring is going to be like also in here, right? It's not, okay. So I'll just leave that section, I guess. I would use comms, primacy? No. So let's get that shit out of here. Down into the low value section. Hi. Hello. Div cards. And hopefully this all looks locked to me, so it should all still be what I had it at before. I don't think I had any problems with what I currently had on this section. Where did I put Wolf's Shadow? Right there. A comfy B tier. We only show div cards we actually would turn in here. Like Society's Remorse. What's the blue one called? A Sea of Blue, Acclimatization. Last Hope Zambodies. Trying to think of any div cards. That I wanted and didn't have in this league. Why Shin Soul card there? Just for tracking. Like your card count versus what you should have for Apothecary. Is that still like that? That shouldn't be in this one. I think that's only on my other filter. Like every like 1.1 thousand blazing fires is when you get like one Apothecary. So it's just like good to be able to see like how many am I getting per map, what's my map estimate, and whatnot. There's the XDD. How many did you reach before you quit? Like 3K? And didn't you drop one and poof it? Alright, 3K drop first one. Hidden. The Void. Perfect. Fuck. Alright, gold any, turn this off again. Don't really care about that. Gold pile large. What number do I want to do for this? 250, it basically is hiding gold before 217s. Unless you have the power. I think I'm gonna do like 100. I think. Because I want to actually see gold on the ground and pick it up, because gold matters. So 100 should be like whenever you kill a rare. If you didn't get close enough to it to pick up the gold, you'll see the gold on the ground. Oh, gear with memory strands. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Blue pearls die. Ah! To the block. Fuck, I really don't feel like doing Scarab stuff. 78 attack or 868 while mapping if you're a support. For sure the hybrid. 100p. I'm farming Legion Spinners. But for Scarabs, like 3 to 1ing Scarabs is like garbage. It's never worth doing. So I kind of want to go through and like actually, yeah, the Delirium. I mean, it doesn't matter, but might as well be there. Because like you don't see, like when you have it set to only 2, you only see spinners from the bosses and from end of Delirium rewards. So with Permadeli, it's only from the bosses usually. But I'm gonna go through every single Scarab in the game and just like only show the ones that I actually want to see that are useful to me. But I'll do that like last. So I've already done everything above it, so high specific bases, amethyst flask, gold flask. Get in there. Maps. Powerful maps. Load blighted maps out. Do we show tomes? Do we not show tomes? I'm pretty sure we're showing tomes. I don't think I'm gonna run any, but like just in case I decide to run them for some reason, rather have them than not. And they're not that common. Free bounty. Yeah. Bounty after the race. What's the bounty? First 2 room reveal relic. Defucked bounty. Ooh. Ooh. First 2 reveal relic. Yeah, I mean that's you just gotta run like probably on average a couple dozen tomes. And like running tomes is not like a bad use of time. Just gonna show all contracts because I'm probably gonna heist. I fucking love heist. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna farm tailoring orbs. Takes like a few hours, use some divines. Like, fuck, why not? You know, why not? And you get a bunch of dust for more divines. Why not? It was the gauntlet before last, Affliction Gauntlet, where Sanctum was like fucking absurd. I mean, all of this should still be the same. This is my Slammer league start from this league start, so this should all still be correct. I don't think much changed. Yeah, that was GMP haste, 50% less damage taken, Sanctum. God, that gauntlet was so fucking annoying. 50% less damage taken is just so unfun. Like fighting sponges, not good. So rank B is until level 82. Rank A is forever. Rank C is never. Looks good to me. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it was doable to farm damnation for that build, but it was like you had to have like a fucking perfect like finished like TR character, and then you had to also be really good at like Sanctum. But the harder part was just swapping maps on like every build that wasn't, you know, Necro, because you had fucking block. That before getting to try, yep. You got shot by some fucking multi-proj red guys and you just explode. Woo. Drop one out this league and 99 in Sanctum. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think it was that rare back in that league though. Because we tested it or something. It was like 1 in 10 uniques or something. When they made it worse, they made it rarer. Let's go. Looks good to me in the jewelry. It was like 1 in 10 of the ones that gave you uniques or something. Like not like all unique relics. I forgot the bit, but alright. So rank A is forever, rank B stops at 16, C stops lower. This is crashing. The redo. Last time this thing crashed, it saved all of my settings. Hmm. I'll let me click export. Then move tabs around. Is there a keybind you can press that saves? Quick save. That saves it. This shit is dead. Behemoth is worthless. Alright, what did I change last? Yeah, it's safe, so I got rid of these, so we're good. We just didn't even change jewelry. I don't think we just verified that it was correct. Weapons and armor. A is forever. B is stopping at 216s. C is bad. Last time I did this, I basically stopped biting axes super early because the chance of identifying an axe better than what you got from gambling is just so fucking low that it's like not worth the inventory space. I think I'm still gonna do that. The only angle is like you could show void axes or whichever one you actually want to use longer to attempt to recombinate. Because if you ID like T2 Fizz, you can recombinate that with T2 attack speed for like a 40% chance to win with new recombinator. And it's not like bad. But I don't like picking up fucking 4x2 items. It's super annoying. Just have dust. Yeah, like early on, you're never gonna have dust for that, so you know, just Gambo. Alright, rank B is, well, rank A, that's what I thought it was gonna be. Rank A is worthless, honestly, because these are crafting bases. I guess them being rare means I see them even if they're low base defense stuff. But for armor bases, I don't really care about the base defense because I'm not recombinating any of this shit. I'm just gonna pick it up off the ground and then just click some harvest on it and win. I only care about base defense stuff for my later build. So that's fine. Only show those once we're in high tier maps. Then rank B, everything on the way is like armor evasion bases all the way down just for when you're IDing stuff to play the game. I still think all that's correct. Fractured items don't exist, don't really care. I'll just make sure, yeah, tier 1 bases are shown, but everything is shown, so who cares? Two-handed axes. Yeah. Failed section. So we just only show A and B. What are these? A is just the absolute best bases. Except, I mean, we always show B, and B has every single axe included, so it's like fine. What does rank B have? I could do eye level things here. Rank B has a whole bunch of stuff. That's fine. Alright, Crew Chopper, you gotta go into rank B. Like, get the fuck out of here. Let's be real. Last Gauntlet, when I was testing slower proj versus no slower proj, if you had the points in the tree already clicked, and you have return, slower proj was not a competitive support compared to all of like the 40% plus supports that Molten Strike already has. My damage was noticeably higher when I played normal support. Honestly, I kind of only really care about pure 5 link or pure armor 5 links. I'm not wearing an evasion ES 5 link ever. Or like innovation armor ES. Never happening. Like maybe armor evasion it could happen. Maybe. You have lucky and unlucky, they just cancel out, I'm pretty sure. Five links don't matter for these things. Pass to 6 links. Alright, so crafting section. I don't know if this ever got fixed, but this just didn't work on League Start. So I just stopped using it altogether. I'm probably just gonna keep not using it in case it just doesn't work. I could test it, but I'll just do what I've been doing for the last month of custom things instead. Yeah, I'm not going through any of that shit. Influenced items. This filter just shows all of them, so we don't really care. Dancing bases. I don't think I ever would have the desire to like try to fucking chance gold amulets or anything. Like you'll drop it on the ground eventually. I don't think I'd ever play Basalt. Stib Knight. Not this league. When gold plastic exists, like Quicksilver, Silver, Jade, Gold. Omen of Fortunes. Basically, Omen. Just don't think about omens anymore. I farmed like 11 Light of Meanings, and I didn't get a single combat omen, like Death Dancing or Shade Form. I didn't get a single one. Like they're not in the game anymore. Like you get omens from mappers or from. Yeah, that's about it. Like they're just gone. From Wildwood? Maybe Wildwood, actually. Maybe that's the angle. Be a bug? No, it's not a bug. It was in the patch notes. They just said they just removed omens from dropping from ritual monsters. Oh, if you do scarabs and target the rewards, I'm sure you'll get a bunch of the base ones. But like the only ritual rewards that I saw were the ones that I had King in the Mist invites in. So when I farmed 11 lighted meetings, it's like 55 audiences, but you still only see like maybe 200 reward windows in that. They're rare enough that there's no reason to think about them. Like the basic combat ones, if you want to, you can farm them, but all of the super rare ones, nah. Not where launching is. Good luck. I got 3 from mappers. Just farm harvest. Like just farm harvest and use 12k or 10k purple juice and a sacred life force to get a random white socket. Over qualities of awful, so always show that, I guess. Tinctures. Yeah, that's fine, because I said only show the ones I care about. I'm not gonna bother. These are so rare to show up, no reason to hide them. Jewels. Only showing Ghastly Eye and Searching Eye. Forgot. I think Searching Eye was only here for the phasing cope, I think. I don't think I care about that in reality. Actually, I only want to see this 82 plus. We're just gonna get it from Fusion anyways. The cluster section. There's no way there's gonna be an economy update during Gauntlet, right? I don't have to worry about this getting fucking bricked. We're 2 into the league. There's not gonna be updates. It's fine. Yeah. Fucking chaos them over time. That's me. Only high level anyways. I think we're only gonna have Proj and Exert showing for mediums. I don't think there's any other one I'd consider using. Because like flash duration, just like it's not really a thing. Not from clusters. I wouldn't bother. So I don't think I would bother. I never actually looked into it on POB, but I feel like it'd be eye level 84, and it'd be like an increased effect, like an int one or something, which isn't even good on these builds because you don't have good instack mechanics. So not in this time frame would I ever care. It shouldn't be top. I don't like these aren't good enough to be considered top. Only the shield one should make noise. Good. None of these matter. Not in a way to be special. Dodge in, everything else out. I'll just take both just in case it's being weird. I don't think I ever care about reserve right now. Just suppress if I decide to go slam or suppression gap. Alright, so we see suppression smalls. If it's 3 passive of any eye level, we see exert and proj mediums. If it's less than 5, well 5 or less of any eye level. We see obviously shields. 8 passive. Of any eye level higher than 68. This is only mapping anyways, so that's fine. And then any enchantments. Every large we're going to show because we're going to 5-1 them. And fuck mediums and smalls, except the ones that we turned on. And now is when I press the lock button, if it had one. Alright, generic rare jewels. All of them. Magic cryptid mod. Nah. Rare cryptid mod. I guess I want to see them for CB on the ground. I don't think I mean, I'll show it if it's rare, but that's fine. Campaign. Die. This should matter. High level and quality stuff. Cool. Gym level 21 plus only. And I think I already. None of this matters. We're not juicing enough to care about this stuff. I'm pretty sure I already killed dust uniques on this filter, hopefully. Yeah, they're gone. Where is this? Optional filter stuff? Yeah. Fuck this. Always kill that. Dust per slot is not a relevant stat anymore. It's dust per disenchant time. So we do that manually via required level. I pull up my other filter while doing this filter. Hope it doesn't break it. I want to see how I did it, but I don't like how I did it that much. I did class-based before, but like I don't like class-based. Show addition, drop level. Where's rarity at? I don't see rarity here in my blind. I want to add a condition for rarity. Maybe that's not done here, I guess. Try on this one. This is only armor. I did class-based before. Yeah, I did add condition, but like there's only a certain list of things that are here, and maybe if you add one. Nah, we're just not gonna fuck with that. Because like this is the section I used for it last time. And we'll just do this again. So we only show unique. But I'm gonna have to do, I assume I can just copy this and have 2 of these rules. Yeah. So we never care about axes, they're too big. Let's do all 2x2s right here. All 2x2s and 3x1s, because like I think only shields are variable size, right? Fishing rods. Yeah, boots, gloves, helmets, belt rings, amulets, all the things that are small uniques. With a high level. I don't remember how important item level is for dusting, but I think it is important. So we're gonna do item level at least 80 with a drop level condition of at least 65. Yeah, like required level is important, but like what I don't remember is like if I drop a required level 68 unique in a T16, does it give more dust than if it's the same required level in T3? And I'm pretty sure the answer is yes, but I forgot. This is just so I don't see them when I'm doing like low tier delirium content. I'll just do 83. Just wait until we're, let's do 81. Because whenever I'm doing Conqueror and elders, you can be sub 83. Ah, fuck it, 83. Item 83, drop level 65. Of all these things. And then I assume that's a copy button. Boop. Now we're gonna kill all this shit. And turn on shields. And add a condition. The height has to be at most 2. So 3x2 shields out. And the combination of these two rules, I should have done the filtering for the how it looks before I duplicated it, but it's fine. But the combination of these two rules gives disenchant uniques that are like 20,000 dust that are either 2x2, 3x1, or 4x1. And then for things like Tidebreaker, you can copy the look. Yeah, it's this thing right here, right? For things like Tidebreaker and like uniques that are, you know, big but good, I'm gonna use the unique section itself to make sure all those rare ones are properly, you know, existing. I think I'll just do that. I like that. I did 60 on League Start, but it was a little too much. And now it's 68 is what mine is now. But like that's only because I'm doing like constant like huge juice content. But maybe I should do 60 on League Start, and then if it's too rough, if it's too many things, and I'm overstocking my disenchanter by a ton, then I can modify it. Yeah, rarity unique. This class, that class, item level, drop level. Okay, that's my dusting section. Now I need a base type section. Okay, I need a few of these. So they changed their combinators. One of the consequences of this changes is that they retain the base defense variable now, which means you only want to recombinate with good bases. But how good is based on your time frame? In the actual league, I did 100% only, which means it takes like days to farm your bases to recombinate. Gauntlet, that's a little too strict. You're just not gonna have enough bases in time. I'm thinking 70%. Because like if you pick up everything above 70%, your average outcome is 85%, right? And if you just like randomly recombinate all your bases and don't think. So you only pick up a third of the bases. Your average item is like 85%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good enough. And if you have too many bases, by the time you're recombinating, you can just like only grab the good ones. That's fine. I kind of want to be a little bit more strict for body armor. Like for gloves and boots, it's not that big. Like it's not that big if you have a lower roll. But for body armor and helmet and shield, those are pretty important that they're high. Cause like body armor is just a huge fucking number. Helmet, you have the mastery for 100% increased effect. Shield, you have veteran defender giving you increased defense from shields and stuff. So like all three of those, you want them to be a little bigger. And shield, so shield is a low level shield. So like, don't you get more like titanium spirit shields than you get necrotic armors? Or does it? Is it like the same if every monster you kill is level 84? I'm not even sure. I get more shields. I think so as well. Well, I'm not positive. Yeah, for 86, you use Gwenin to get an 86 base, and then you recombinate your 84 chest onto Gwenin. You don't care about the eye level of that shit. Alright, so how are we doing this? I'm pretty sure we're playing Supreme Spike Shield. We have to have evasion because our build sucks. We're not trickster. Item level at least. 80. So like, might as well just do 83. And then the vast majority that drop are gonna be 84 plus. But the ones that are 83, you can use as the feeder basis that you have to recombinate to 86. What are recombinate item level rules? I wonder if it's another key. Average of the two plus 2 capped the max. So 83, 86, the average is 84.5 plus 2, 86.5. So it works for 82 to 86 from 83. Normal magic rare, Supreme Spike Shield. Add condition. Base defense percentile, perfection, at least. I want to say 80. I want to say 80, I think. Because it's not like we're playing Trickster Power Siphon and we're trying to recombinate like fucking instantly. And we need a bunch of bases to do that. We're playing a Slammer and we're not going to recombinate until like a lot deeper compared to last Gauntlet. So like I think 80 is going to feel fine. And if not, at like the end of day 2, I'll just lower it if I have to. But I'm pretty sure 80 is going to be fine. And with these big. And the fun color. Like that one right there. You can be like purple. Yeah, that's good. Just kidding. I'll make the ones that are perfect. A different color, but all right. So that's the shield. What are we picking up for a combinator? We're picking up shield, and then chest helmet, boots, gloves, amulet. The amulets technically you want to be 86, but I think I can't use onyx. I need a specific amulet, so I can't go for 86 as easily. Supreme Spike Shield, 83, 80, and then it's the amulet 2. We can go ahead and just duplicate this, and then instead get my items. The Phantom Menace. this technically only has to be 82. These are all being recombinated up. 82, 86 gets you there just barely. Then I copy this again and set it to 100. Now it's gonna be like a nice blue. It's one of those fuckers. That 100 is that. I don't like care to add like an eye level 86 Twilight Regalia section or anything, because if it's a bad base defense, its eye level doesn't matter. I can fix the eye level easily. I can't fix the base defense, so don't need to do more than this, except full extra roll for the amulet. It's going to be turquoise amulet, I think. Turquoise amulet. Like wed, you want 86, below 86. I think you can go down to 85 if you want all attributes, 82 if you don't. Like if you're going int ES wed and you don't go for 86, you can go 82. So we want eye level at least 2 turquoise amulets. And then duplicate 86. So my recombinate target bases for the final character, amulet, shield, chest, gloves, boots, helmet are all included here, with min settings and max ideal settings. When it comes to the slammer, and his gear, like his gear is just from the ground. This fucker's ethical. It's from the ground. But I do want to show these bases as well. But just like always, I'll use the crafting section for this part so I can turn it off more easily. I think nothing is currently tiered. So armor. Armor. These, I forgot, how did I fix this? I think it was by having this section on that made it work reliably. Not recommended. Already have turquoise amulets on the bottom section. Can get the amethyst rings here. Or no, they should be rank B. So I only want to see these 84 plus. And then belts. We'll just get ribbons off the ground until we get a Stygian Vice. So we have turquoises shown, amethyst rings shown, ideal armors are shown, jewels are shown, no vermilion. Nah. I'm not gonna go to that gear level on Slammer to where I'm making vermilions. Okay, the only section I skipped was the Scarab section, right? A Scarab section and unique section for like dust. I wish this dust thing down here, I could set this to like 20,000 per slot. Cause like 5k a slot is not good because it's gonna show a bunch of like fucking 5k dust jewelry items that you'd never want to disenchant. But 20k a slot would make sure to always show like tide breakers and like big shitty weapons. I think a lot of those are covered here in this section because they only have one type on them. Like a lot of those are covered here in A tier. I'm not going to worry too much about that. It's either A tier or multi-bases for like T0s and whatnot. And like, I don't have that many uniques. I'm going to hover over all of them. I know the tiers of all the items. I can just pick the ones that are rare. So Scarabs. Fuck. Alright, stack Scarabs off. Scarabs. S tier. Let's get you down to A tier. Let's get you down to A tier. Actually, Ethereal is good enough. You can stay. And Gilded's good in this time frame as well. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty. Let's fucking go. Die. Isn't propagation... Is that how people were making those like 90 mod rares? Oh my god, I didn't know you could do this. I didn't know you could right click to move to tiers within one section. Holy shit, let's go. Die. You control Z as well. Okay, you can't. What did they say it drops from? Katarina only? Yeah, I probably shouldn't bother hiding things like that. Alright, so we're about to fucking destroy this section. Hide all kinds of things that have high value, probably. I'm gonna show risk Scarabs. I might use those in Gauntlet. It could happen. Pilfering? Am I ever gonna pilfer in Gauntlet? Unlikely, but it's rare. We'll keep it. Terrors. Is terrors good for farming like scent maps and conquer maps and shit? Probably is. Calcify is good. I don't even know if cornucopia. I mean, it's fine if I ever need if I ever need sacred blossoms. Beat. I don't want to hide any all flames because like you don't pick them up that often. They only drop from bosses, and you never know if someone's randomly just like, hey, this strat's insane with this one all flame, and then you would have wished you had it. Glittering and ritual scarab of. Yeah, I don't see myself ever actually using those. Breach scarab. Yeah, I should keep those. Never gonna use that. Never gonna do that. We gonna use some Alba and Gauntlet? I'm thinking no. You never know. Alright. D tier. I don't think I ever use multitudes. Like, it's not good for the normal Abyss farm. No, 3 to 1 in Scarabs isn't worth the time. Which is why we're hiding a lot of them. How does Gigantification work with ghosted exiles? Like, the ones that pop out aren't ghosted, right? I don't think they are. No, you don't use multitudes for Abyss. Unless you're doing like a Wisp farm with Abyss instead of a Horde farm. I guess that's like something if I ever want to man, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get my breach for hidden from fucking from Tusion. Not from farming breaches. ever gonna do expedition in a Atlas that can use Scarabs anyways, so. Death Scarab. Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna use that. A Sacred Grove Scarab? That's never happening. Don't think this tree can ever have Scarabs either. Did it want Hellworth? No. I don't think so. Like the only things that I think it's good for are things that are already common. I think, which one did I vendor for? I think I was trying to get like discernments, so I vendored like, yeah, you fucker. So I vendored like 2 full inventories of Scarabs and I got 1. I was like, oh, okay, so yeah, let's not do that. Let's not. Titanic Scarabs. Hmm, maybe. I didn't take him off. There's only one mage with farming will that matters. It's called Gravicius. You'll learn. Alright, let's go through the hidden section now and just double check I don't care about any of these. I guess maybe I will keep the Anarchy one just in case. I mean, there's no chance, but like, it's not that common of a Scarab, it's fine. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't want multitudes. I don't want more monsters. I want more hordes. Monsters don't drop shit. This looks good to me. And lock all. Okay. Should be good. Okay, where's this level 86 section? There's like this random section where it like shows high level bases for no reason. Like Atlas bases 86 plus. If it's not here, I don't think it would be anywhere. I might have already disabled it on this one. No, it's like a separate section. This one right here. Okay, yeah, it's already off. Like this shit will just like randomly just like show nonsense. It'd be good. Iron Ranger Warp Rune Graft. You just don't get enough in the Ascendancy. Like you could play EE on that and it'd be totally fine. 100%. You could play the fucking 4-link Molten Strike or like 5-link with some Influence Craft. Doubling your body armor. And with a ton of ES with the shrines and shit, you could do that. Report just on hitting 20 minutes ago. Let me look at my window real fast. Actually, I don't want to open my door because then the cat's gonna want to go outside. And I don't want to babysit him right now. That's like the big problem with Ranger. There is like no like League Start build you can play that is good, I don't think. Like you can play Ephemeral Edge on pretty much every single class and it's good. Like every class has an ascendancy that's good for it. But not every class can League Start. Alright, time to test it. Peacock Pathfinder is fine. I don't think you can play Peacock without either bouncing or pops. You have to have one. Okay, so let's see. Well played. Where my helmet's at? Amethyst ring. Better royal plate. But I don't filter these based on base defense at all. Yo, I need that item for my build. Okay, that section's all fine. Now, I don't think I have any like phantom motes for that shit. These are all literal perfect bases, but not of the type that it was even on my filter. That one is... I have so many purple bases, holy shit. Where are the non-perfects? I must have already purged them. A long, long time ago.
Could do worse, exile. I'd consider that a win.
How hard is that to get a T1 base? Never tried gambling for these before.
I'd consider that a win.
Jesus. Are they rare? Yeah, I went for necrotic a while back.
Oh dear.
Could've maybe just play the game and drop them on the ground. Necromancer, necromancer. What the fuck?
What have you got for me?
Hail.
My town's only active for 29 days. Which is conveniently like right when I'm getting back, so can't be wasting gold. Okay, so the overquality part of 100% is not working. My guess is it has to do with priority. So that should have been blue. Yeah, it's below the other rule. Does it actually just go like based on where it is here? I can try that. I know there's a bunch of other settings for like changing the priority of here. But I do not want to fuck with that yet. So we'll just try this and see if this fixes it. In 20 minutes. Hope that's wrong.
Decisions must.
What have you got for me?
Hail.
What have you got?
And the shields.
Could do worse, exile.
I got one that's good, one that's bad. So this one should show up, this one should not. Okay, then we're good. I trust it. 1, 2 with 4 lines. I mean, there's a section called priority, but it's scary. It's scary. Three lines? I don't know what you're referring to. This? Yeah. It's fixed now. The being in the right location, that made it a lower number. Right? Like, or no, higher is higher priority. So I have to. Ooh. 3,000. $3,000. Less than 3,000. Yeah, it's because I think it's because I made the lower tier ones first, maybe the lower eye levels ones first. I don't know, but that should fix that. But I'm sure if I try to update right now, it's going to give me like a 2-hour timer. So we're gonna wait. But I think the filter is good. So, like once the section's done, like we have our recombinate things all right here. All 4 of our recombinate bases are here. The only thing that's like questionable is like for the slamming section. Copying the sem tab. Oh yeah, I could maybe if I still have them, which I don't. But I can copy this one. Oh, Alt-C, that's what I did. Oh, does that have to be rare? See, nothing matches it, but it definitely does. Because we already showed this one did. Did it not? It might not be able to. Oh yeah, it doesn't work in perfection. Because that's not included in like the copy paste, I guess, or something. But yeah, like all the recombinant stuff is here. And like for the slammer, we have our crafting stuff being shown here, which I already verified is working. Should be good. Do a practice run with the filter and see how it goes, see if anything's wrong. Let's see. Campaign filter. Leveling. Marauder Axe. This one I literally just did this last league start with, so it should be ideal. Show a bunch of armor evasion bases. Do I need to show that many? I tried to make my map entry links not so shitty. It's like red, 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 green, red, 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 blue, red, 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 green, and then 4 reds. Like everything is at least 3 reds. So I really shouldn't. Why is that so different than my last league start? Let me go look at my Berserker League start. Did I properly do this? Reds, reds. I guess the main difference is General's Cry. But like full armor works there too. There's no item that like needs armor evasion. So why do I have all this armor evasion shit here? Get rid of it. I don't see me using it, so. It's not called Wood Splitter, is it? What's the X called? Sundering Axe, I think. We have gloves, boots, helmet, chest, belt, axe, ring, amulet. Prismatic tinctures on, as if we were gonna play some dog shit build. Show all these mana flasks that we have to try to get enduring on. Kinda show basically all the X bases. I've just never used Filter Blade for the campaign. We never care about noble axes. Labrys until 65, amen. Rusted sword, the shields for shield charging. That's what everyone that's done practice runs on Marauder is still doing in the campaign, right? stone axe, ground slam weapons, the shields. The sockets should all be good because I did this league. CTTS everywhere. Rustic Sash is still 33. Good. Should be fine. Yep. The dark blue things are perfect base defense. That's my betrayal. No.
Hello.
Just remember, catch my breath. This is not.
I'm gonna go do a Ren fortification real fast.
I'll there'll be no.
Number one.
I'm going to burn. Like I won't tell you
Thank.
a single word.
I see a moonstone ring. I don't know if I want to see that.
Blessings.
$24 hours. Nah, it's like almost 35, right?
You're not kayaks.
Killed me.
Yeah, I think all my prep's done. I'm pretty sure.
Die.
Death.
Hate must.
Did you like it?
Death is not the. I'll only tell you what I.
You are brutal.
So tomorrow, just playing the game.
No disrespect. You're gonna make me turn. Now I'm no clown.
Keep your word. Beg for your life, Piranhas.
I really do.
What?
Even and so be it. But if word of that.
Level 3 data rows, 3rd league. Hey, if you make it to level 3, that means you killed quite a few rows.
You'll need more than bronze.
Making it. Just wait. I cannot one. As another. Ancestors,
Dreadfully dull.
I choose.
Your body.
What if? And bear with
Boom.
good choice, exile. I guess I'm.
I have no idea what this character's current damage is. I don't really import characters and set the config very often.
More than bronze.
I hate this job. This make any sense to you?
Just crack me along the best here.
This run's over. The fight's done, Redford.
Just
You
Not as dumb as you seem.
Does he have assault? Must not turn this off on level 85.
Try a new thing.
No, no more my mute wind brother.
We'll get what we need one way or another.
20,000 ES. If you have a block set up with a cover on block, probably.
Let me think.
What's wrong?
Even in the tapestry.
You! My head's making it.
You surprised me. Robbery, is it?
No, no more prison.
Ow.
If you think.
Not even the red blade.
No matter how many times.
Increased threat of non-damaging ailments is typically a good stat on your gear if you have at least 2 stats or 2 ailments that you care about that are being scaled by it. Like, you know, if you're scaling like Scorch and Shock or Chill and Shock, or like, as long as you have like 2 that are like meaningful to you, it's fine. If it's only scaling 1, it's typically not worth it. I think for Exiles also, I think you only really need attack block, not spell block too.
On the prowl.
My head still hurts.
Like defeat.
Violence, death.
But you kill some.
Has failure taught you?
And more deeds, exile. It is in my... And I... consider us. I stay true to my word. Ancestors, give me...
You have to ask which mercs to avoid. You should probably avoid all of them, unless they like have a divine on them or some shit.
Death.
I did that in the wrong order.
Choice.
Alright, anything here I don't want to see? I think I just turned off unset range just off the filter. Ooh, the triple charge unveil, what?
Don't you see? I had it, remember. Like
I'd be really surprised with 30k ES block cap ES unblock if you could ever die to Exiles unless you did some really dumb shit. And like obviously like doing dumb shit's always very possible. Like my character with like 18,000 ES and no block and no recover on block
I choose.
You savage.
eventually died to Exiles, but only with like 2 damage modes on the map and 2 altars and empowering shrine or empowering ritual, and I wasn't res capped because of like a fast siphoner. Like it took like so much shit to kill my 18,000 ES no block character.
just
Death.
Bruce? That was
Alright, let's do this run for it. Like this character, I could just AFK Exiles, they wouldn't even scratch me. And then get one shot, I'm pretty sure. With nerf Titanic as well. Titanic was a lot harder last patch. But it's all about the mods you put on. Like, if you put in really stupid maps, you can always die, no matter what your build is.
One which I cannot allow you to defile. This bastion.
Like, it's all about the mods. Like, when I say I can't die, it's because I'm not gonna do the things that could kill me. But if you're like, fuck it, I want to put in minus max, 400% physics extra, crit with 3 risk Scarabs, and click 2 altars for doing physics extra, it's like, yeah, you know. Hey, Coward's try on the first try. I did not realize Ren had scent maps and fucking Doriani's in the pool as well. And thankfully in this game, when it comes to like the mods you run, on tier 16s in particular, like the most dangerous mods, like Physicals Extra, paired with minus max and stuff, Physics Extra gives the same quantity as like Burning Ground, so fuck it, just do Burning Ground. There's certain maps you say no to. You get the Macadam for +1. I've delved, brother. I've delved. I think we're only missing, yeah, Infused Beachhead and Replica Cortex for maps. The in-map drop? Fuck! You're right. But I had to send a picture to Ventura, so you're wrong. Alright, I think this filter's good, and we're gonna find out tomorrow if it actually is good or not when I play the game. Probably gonna do like a 10-hour stream tomorrow of doing what I kind of want to do is like fucking base game Berserker push to like T16s because it's more fun than doing like a shitty Gauntlet run, you know? And that'll be for like filter checking and just like making sure everything is working as it should. And then I'll do a campaign run only on like some shit. Like unascended fucking Marauder, I don't even know. Then tomorrow Gauntlet. Gauntlet's in like 35 hours. Ish. Like I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna wake up about 26 hours before Gauntlet. And then we're gonna play for a bit. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm gonna wake up like 2 hours before Gauntlet. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. Plans are done. I guess I probably should post the POB. Gotta do like notes and stuff for it. But this is the slam pob. I added like some notes to it, but none in the actual notes section. Like 2 gear sets, one for like dog shit entering maps, one for like kind of the target of Gauntlet before respecting to a new build. 6 different settings for gems for like end game when you first enter maps. Cruel Lab, Act 5, Act 3, Act 2 with like I put the notes in the actual gem section itself because like why not put it right here? I think it's more likely to be seen right here. But probably some actual overnotes I need to write as well. And then the trees, of course, 10 different trees for progression pathing and whatnot. But what do I need to write in the notes? First off, let's see if I have the exact notes that I want in my league start POB from this league. Let's see. Berserker and Earth Shatter. We'll be right in here. Boom! I've been doing Enduring Mana Flask instead of Life Tap here. Yeah, we're not going to goof with mana usage like that. You. What's the highest base? Think of it. Eternal. I knew it started with an E. Yeah, it's good enough. Good luck. This is still Axe Mastery POB, yeah. I've gone back and forth on whether or not I want to take this later on. Or not. Because you can go up here and get like this instead. Same number of points, or like drop it all together and go max res. A lot of choices there. Configs for the Merc stuff. It looks good. Have fun. And I'll post that in the sheet. Filter also in the sheet. The filter is just on my profile. But I do need to. I forgot. We talked about this last time, but like, basically, Like, you can take the filter I'm currently using from my profile whenever you want, but you shouldn't because I'm gonna update it over time and I'll hide things. And if you're like behind me in progression, I'll hide things that you'd want to see. But you can fork from where it is right now. With this link. And the campaign filter is in the spreadsheet on the general section of the spreadsheet. It's right here. Leveling filter, Marauder Axe, and you have to get the TTS files from Gucci's GitHub. Oh, or look at the mods for Gauntlet again. Like, how fucked is Act 1 gonna be for Marauder? Let's see this. I don't think it's that bad. It's kind of like, basically, you don't really have much res in Act 1, so Pen doesn't really do that much. As long as you don't die on some sort of like multi-proj thing, it's not that bad. Like 20, 20, 10, 20 is like not that bad. Because most damage you take in Act 1 is physical. Yeah, like you're not res capped until Act 3. And even if you're res capped in Act 3, it still isn't that big. Because the game doesn't balance damage numbers against the res cap until Act 4. Yeah, but if you get hit by Molten Shell, you fucked up. The multi-proj pen combo is bad for the goats when they cast Fireball. But like, you shouldn't be getting multi-projed. Ah, fuck yes, res. Not gonna have any. Yeah, like, I think it's like, if you make it past prison, I think you're pretty safe, I think. It's like, the way forward and lower prison are the two, like, absolutely fuck you zones. But it's mostly just that. And then you have Sunder, and Sunder makes everything pretty chill until Dodre Act 4, if she has Temporal Bubble again. And then here, it's like, much bigger haste, more increased damage, Physics Chaos, but no multi-proj. But like, if you're a, you know, you're doomed. Yeah, she had Temporal Bubble last time. You basically like, kind of walk up to her, start an attack, and she starts an attack on you, and you Frostblink onto her, and then you like, jump away, kinda. And then you rinse and repeat that. But yeah, 100% increase the AoE. You gotta be pretty tanky for this part of the campaign. You just gotta overlevel a lot. Like, I'm gonna farm chambers to like 49 probably. And then when you're Sunder, one thing that's nice about Sunder, you typically kill almost every rare monster you find on Sunder because you one-shot them if there's a monster back surrounding them. And that helps you like constantly drop gear to maintain like good items throughout the campaign. And gets you a bunch of gold for gambling things. Oh. I forgot how my League Start filter shows gold. Then yeah, if you make it to the maps, you're chilling. $84. So like getting your void stones, well, getting your 2 void zones, level 83 zones, pretty chill for Exarch and Eater, not a problem at all. Getting your 4 void stones, the 40% increased damage and shape apparitions, I don't think I'm that worried about. Unless some of the things that got added to the fights are crazy. But god damn, they're gonna be fucking tanky. They're gonna be tanky. Bugged slams, they're not really bugged. Like, you can, like, I guess it's bugged, but it's bugged in a completely consistent way. I've still never once seen a slam that didn't do exactly what I knew it was going to do. Once I understood how the mechanic changed this patch. I've heard tales of alternate ways of them slamming. I've never seen it yet a single time though. $17s, no extra modifiers, 5 fragments. A little bit tankier, a little more down, a little more radius, but if you already were face taking everything, who cares? These don't do anything. You can actually face take everything that came in with Marauder. In Act 1, fuck no. In Act 2, probably not. In Act 3, you can't tank boss slams and things with big overlaps over prod stuff, but if you overlevel and you click some life nodes, you're pretty tanky on Marauder. But like, it's all about just full clearing zones. Like, kill every rare you see if you can, if it's not too inefficient. Kill every single pack that's remotely efficient to kill. The good zones like docks, maybe clear twice, maybe 3 times, just to get a little ahead, just because why not? Clear docks a bit extra. Like if you do 2 or 3 extra docks, it takes like 5 minutes, and you'll just be like 2 or 3 levels higher for every single subsequent zone until like chamber. And then you do chamber for 15 minutes extra, and you're 5 levels higher. For, you just gotta farm some stuff. It's fine. Start life for damage. Always damage. Always damage. If you start life, you get like 20% more life. If you start damage, you get 100% more damage. And playing the game without 100% more damage at level 5, you can't kill anything. Like, your character just fucking sucks. And if you're curious, my pathing and how I'm gonna level Marauder, it's in the POB. Or out there if it's extra chaos. If you're negative 30 chaos res, that's 40% more damage taken from physical things, assuming you have like no phase mitigation at all. If you have a bunch of phase mitigation, it's a much bigger number, but you have a bunch of phase mitigation, so you don't care. Like, if you're at the part of Commander where you've ascended in Cruel Lab and you're in part 2 of the campaign, and you have 6 endurance charges and like 2,000 armor, all fizz hits in the campaign, you just like fully mitigate. So you're only taking the chaos portion, which is still going to be half the damage of what like a witch would take in the base game. So it's fine for the most part. Like, you shouldn't die to trash monsters on Commander at that point unless you tank a bunch of stuff. It's just a matter of like, are the bosses gonna be like silly? And we'll see. We shall see. Alright, I'm gonna flee. It's time to go to sleep. Wake up around 1:30. Nice practice. I've been practicing the past 2 days basically. Just fucking POBing, Atlas tree planning, filter planning. I still have to verify a few things with my Atlas trees and whatnot, make sure everything is good, but I think the prep is done. I think the prep is solid. We'll see. Blah.